Okay, so the big news in F1 is that Checo Perez is keeping his seat, and reports just came out last night that apparently the reason why he's keeping his seat is because of Liberty Media. Basically, one of the sponsors has basically said, hey, we need Checo Perez here for the Mexican Grand Prix. He's going to give us a lot of money, and please keep Checo Perez. So there are two ways of reading this. The first one is the straight up one, which is that Red Bull needs money in order to develop their car. Liberty Media, is a big sponsor. They're going to, help Red Bull get that money. The typical financial decision. Um, but let me put my conspiracy theory hat on for a second, because I actually have a conspiracy theory about this. And in order to flesh it out, let's look at Checo Perez's performances in the year. Okay, so Checo Perez this year, um, he came second, third, second. China was a sprint, so that was second plus 3 points and second, right? Checo Perez, despite all of these speculations, all of these questions, has had an unquestionably good start of the year. And then, starting in Italy, he started to falter. 4-0-0-4-7-0-6-7. Now, the thing about this, that's surprising to me, you know, the above board explanation for this is okay. Well, the car started to stink, and they started getting beat by McLaren, and so Checo Perez wasn't able to perform anymore. And that is a theory about why. I can see that, but let me posit something else. What if this was all planned by Christian Horner? Okay, let's think about this. We're going back 4 months, right? And we have the huge Jos Verstappen versus Christian Horner blow up that occurred, right? And you know, we had the fight, and the big question was, is Max going to leave? And Max decided to stay. Now, on one hand, you could say, like, this is just, Max continuity, all that type of stuff. He didn't really have any other better options. Fine. Maybe that's why. But maybe Christian Horner promised Max $5 million more, $10 million more. He needs somewhere to get that money, right? So Christian Horner knows that Max is going to win no matter what. So what they do is they get Checo to start to struggle a little bit, right? And then on top of that, they get Max to start to struggle a little bit too, right? And now Christian Horner can go because the thing about Checo Perez has always been the money guy, right? He's always been the guy who brought a lot of sponsors in, right? So I think this is all engineered from Christian Horner to put the screws on the sponsors to get them to pony up extra money so that they could pay Max extra money. So that Checo Perez starts to falter, and then Max starts to falter a little bit, and then Christian's able to go to the sponsors and say, hey, look, man, I really have to get rid of Checo. Like, yes, look, if Max was winning every single race, sure, like, yes, we could keep him performing the way he is, but, I mean, come on. Max isn't winning anymore. And the difference between first and third in the constructors is tens, if not tens of millions of dollars. And so the sponsors say, okay, we'll pony up that money. And now Christian Horner has all this extra money in the bank from Liberty Media, and I think that Checo Perez is going to turn around his season. I think that maybe not at Zandvoort, but maybe in Monza, maybe in Azerbaijan. Singapore is tough for Red Bull, but maybe in America. And I think that what happens is Red Bull wins the constructors by like 3 points, and I think Max turns it around. But I think that's what ends up happening. Um, you know, when it comes to sports, I always have conspiracy theories. So that's my conspiracy theory for Checo Perez.